back to the kitchen. Okay, guys, I am doing a quick breakfast sandwich. It's like a take on a turkey and egg sandwich, but on French toast. I'm using brioche buns, and yeah, so it's like a French toast turkey and egg sandwich. It's quick, it's easy, and I know your family gonna love it with the sweet and the salty for the turkey. But before we get started, you guys know what we have to do. Hit that intro! Okay, guys, let's get started. First, we're gonna make our custard. The custard is an egg and milk recipe for your French toast. So, like, you can use, like, for French toast, you don't want to use like a regular bread. I use it like the Texas toast or a good brioche bread. So that's why I'm using these brioche hamburger buns. They have a good thickness to them. So in my bowl right here, I have 3 eggs, okay? And I'm going to go in with a little bit of vanilla. A teaspoon of vanilla. I'm gonna set that to the side. Now cinnamon, I'm going in with some cinnamon. How much cinnamon you want, it's up to you. You know, your kitchen your way, my kitchen my way. You know, how much cinnamon you want to put in there, hey, that's on you. I love cinnamon on that, so I'm gonna add the cinnamon on there. And then, of course, I'm gonna go in with maybe, because you know you gotta put some sugar in here, okay? We're making homemade French toast. I am going to use a teaspoon, 2 teaspoons of sugar. I gotta make sure I got my glasses on. I gotta make sure I got my glasses. It's not a lot. Remember, it's gonna be sweet from the syrup and everything. I got my sugar, and then I'm gonna go in with my milk. I'm gonna go about a cup of milk. Y'all know she didn't measure because she know what she doing. But you got about a cup of it. Now, I like adding some type of nutmeg or something to it. I have this mix called Grandma Jockey mix that I use for my sweet potatoes and all that stuff like this. And it's a mixture of different spices and stuff. Now, if you don't have the Grandma Jockey pie mix for this recipe, go ahead and add you like 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg to this. Just 1/4, because nutmeg can be very powerful. And I'm only actually using 1 teaspoon of the Grandma Jockey mix. I just want to get that extra flavor in there, so you know, take it up to another level. Now, I don't have a wire whisk, and then also, by this being sweet and with salt, you're gonna go in with like 1/8 the salt. There's a pinch of salt in there. You could use pink salt. You could use people like the pink salt, you use a regular salt, it's up to you. Remember, again, your kitchen your way, my kitchen my way. Now, with everything in here, I had 3 eggs. I have a teaspoon of Grandma Jockey sweet potato pie mix. I have as much cinnamon. Cinnamon, I didn't measure it. It's like an eyeball type situation. But a cup of milk and a pinch of salt and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And you're just gonna mix your custard up. And after you mix up this custard, you're going to go ahead and get your pan ready, because you want to go ahead and get your margarine, butter, or whatever you decide to use in your home for your French toast. Again, this is a quick breakfast recipe. I hope you guys enjoy it and like it. I thank you guys. I mean, who doesn't like anything sweet? Who doesn't like anything French toast, right? So guys, I turned my pan on. I'm letting my pan get hot before I add my butter. So when I add that butter on there, it just start melting. Oh, and y'all, these are the buns that I'm using. Anybody familiar with these brioche buns? Any brioche buns will work, but these are the ones we have in the house today. So these are the ones we use by Nature's Own. So I'm letting that pan get hot, y'all. Okay, this pan is hot. I'm just gonna take my margarine. And you don't have to use this type of pan. Again, this is the pan that I'm just using. I'm gonna put a lot of butter down there. I'm gonna say about a tablespoon. I'm doing 2 sandwiches. One for me, one for Jackson. So I want this butter to be really, I'm using margarine actually, not butter. And I'm using my hands. So I'm going there with my brioche buns. And I'm just going to dump it in just like that. And you just shake it off. I'm going in face first. Just like that. Who know how to make homemade French toast? And do you like your French toast homemade? Or you like buying store-bought French toast? We grew up on those Aunt your Mama French toasts that my mama used to buy us. And y'all, it's just simple. Again, it's a quick, it smells so good. You can smell the cinnamon and all that stuff in it. And basically, you can turn anything to a French toast when it comes to a thick bread. But not regular bread. It's too thin. But if that's what you got, use it. I start off using regular white bread until I found out that the texture makes it different with your French toast. It's smelling so good. Let me see if it's time to flip. Oh, I'm going to let it stay a little while longer. Look at that. It smells so good, y'all. Okay, y'all. So, my French toast buns are ready. And when I say the house smells good, you can smell it. It's just the French toast in the air for me, you know? It smells so good. That's ready. So, guys, what I did is that on the bottom bun, I placed a piece of cheese while the buns were still nice and hot so they could melt. You see how it started to melt? Now we're going to put our turkey meat on here. Now I'm just using regular old lunch meat, guys. You ain't got to go buy nothing fancy. Just a regular old Hershey Farm lunch meat turkey. It could be ham, pastrami, roast beef, whatever you want. And I'm going to do maybe 4 pieces of meat to each sandwich. Because this is like the ultra, like the thin. So I'm going to use like maybe 4 pieces of meat to each sandwich. And yeah, this is a sandwich that you're going to eat with a fork. So it's definitely a sandwich you eat with a fork, y'all, okay? So we're going to push this over. That's one sandwich. And I'm going to use 4 pieces of meat, but it's up to you. How many pieces of meat you want to use on your sandwich? Remember, you're making this for you and your family. So you don't know if they like a little meat, a lot of meat, you know, how much meat they want. It's up to them. We're going to let this cook, because, you know, it's cold. So we don't want like a cold sandwich. Yeah, so this is looking good. You can scramble your eggs. You can fry your eggs, do whatever you want to your eggs. Remember, you're the only person who has to eat this. And that turkey be nice and hot. And while this is cooling up, it don't take long to cook this. A little bit of brown, nice and hot. And hey, you can do this with regular bread. You know, not the hamburger roll, but like a Texas toast or brioche. Okay, guys, so look at the cheese all melted. So you're gonna take your turkey. Oh, and don't be. You can add some you can add some bacon to this. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to build that, you can add some bacon to this. So that's the turkey on top of it. Alright, y'all. So I wipe my pan down because we're gonna make some fluffy eggs, okay? We're gonna put some butter in this pan. You gotta let that pan get hot. Let that butter sit there. Let me put some butter in this pan. Oh, yep, okay. My eggs is, butter is good on my eggs. Add some pepper. I do not do salt. Some people can't do garlic and onion powder. I don't do none of that. We're going to put this sandwich together. Eggs nice and fluffy. Because the pan was hot, so it didn't take long for the eggs to cook. And it was 4 eggs for 2 sandwiches. Cut that off. And what I'm going to do, we're going to add some more cheese. Let me fix my pan. We're going to add a piece of cheese on top of here. And a piece of cheese on top of here. I'm just going to let that melt. Alright guys, so you take your sandwich. You know what? Let me do it the other way. Alright guys, so now we're back. So I need to hold this pan. So you're gonna place your egg on there. Just like that. There you go. If you like a lot of eggs, do what you do. Then you're gonna top it. Now, this is a sandwich that you eat with a fork. Let me tell you that. You eat it with a fork, okay? So once your sandwich, your French toast, turkey, eggs, breakfast sandwich put together, grab your favorite syrup. We going with log cabin here. And you're just gonna drizzle just like that. Let me do Jackson's. And then grab your fork. Breakfast is served. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell to be notified. Ooh, got a piece of egg right there. Hit that bell to be notified, y'all. Look at that. French toast, turkey, eggs, and cheese sandwich. Done my way in my kitchen on a brioche bun. Hamburger bun. Go check out SoulfulT vlogs and go follow me over on TikTok and Instagram at SoulfulT45. I out. I love you guys.